Welcome back to another episode of Fictitious Injuries, where I tell you how to hurt your characters realistically. For those of you who don't know, my name is AJ Chase. I'm a fantasy author and a clinician by day, and this episode is all about head injuries. As always, fair warning, this is not medical advice. Do not take anything I say as any medical advice for your health. If you have a problem with one of the conditions said in this video, go talk to your doctor. Also, remember, this is fiction. We're making things up. There's magic involved. It's supposed to be dramatic. It's not supposed to be realistic. So there's some gray area when it comes to, actual severe head injuries. That being said, let's get started. Number one, if you have a head injury, think concussions. A concussion is essentially a bruised brain, a rattled brain. Your brain kind of floats around in your skull, and when you get hit really hard, it sloshes against the sides. That's not good, and it doesn't want to do that, and you can quite literally bruise your brain, and when that happens, you get any variety of symptoms. There are a bunch of things to consider when classifying the severity of a concussion, but basically there are three kinds: mild, moderate, severe. The thing that for you guys, identifies the difference between these is loss of consciousness. For a mild concussion, you did not lose consciousness. You got hit really hard in the head, but you were awake the whole time. This will still give you some symptoms like dizziness and headache and potentially blurred vision, don't feel good, but otherwise it's relatively mild. Thus the name. A moderate concussion, you do have a loss of consciousness after the head injury, but this is for less than 1 minute. So it's like I was out for 5 seconds and then I woke back up. This, you're also going to have more neurologic symptoms, but they're going to be at a higher level. You're going to be dizzy. You're going to be off balance. You're going to have memory issues. You're going to have disorientation. You might be confused about where you are, things like that. For a severe concussion, you have to have unconsciousness for a minimum of 1 minute, but this could be anything between a minute to 5 minutes to an hour, any amount of time. Don't do this one unless you really don't like the character. For this one, you are going to have personality changes. You're going to have severe hindrance in your ability to process, to critically think, to assess. You might lose the ability to read temporarily, to concentrate on anything. You are going to be down and out for weeks after a severe concussion. Rule number 2 about head injuries is that the symptoms are relatively the same. They just dial up in severity, right? So you can have headaches, you can have blurry vision, you can have dizziness, lightheadedness, you can have tingling numbness in your limbs, you can have slurring of your speech, any number of different things. Anything that you want to sprinkle into the narrative to keep it spicy. Rule number 3, when you concentrate on something, your symptoms get worse. So for my book and my main character, he did suffer a head injury. He